Modifying walls. Now let's adjust the wall heights. Open the elevation view. I will modify the walls so they are connected to the levels properly. Select one of the walls and adjust the top and bottom height by dragging the control. In this case, drag the top down to align with level 1. You may want to see the effect of your changes in another view. And to do this, close all the views you have open one after another. Use this button to close all the views you have opened at once. Now open the 3D view and on the View tab, click on Tile Windows. You can now see the two views side by side. When you make a change in one view, you see the effect immediately in the other view. Let's continue to modify the height of the walls by selecting another wall and set the height to 1 meter. I will type 1 meter in the property panel. Select the remaining walls and constrain the top to level 1. To do this efficiently, select one wall and hold down the Control key on your keyboard and select the additional walls. Change the top constraint to level 1. Now let's see how the walls will react when we adjust the levels. I will select level 1 and adjust the elevation to 4 meters. Notice how the walls react to the change in level height. All the walls that had their top constraints to a level adjusted accordingly. However, we will need to manually adjust the remaining walls to align with the new level heights. I will now adjust one of the walls to accommodate for the level change. Now, I will reset the level height back to 3 meters. Notice that we encountered the same problem. The walls that have not been constrained still does not react to the level change. To resolve this, I will ensure that all my walls are constrained to a level. This practice makes for easier adjustment and faster modeling. I will now constrain the top of the wall and give it a negative offset to adjust for the change. Now, if I adjust the level, all my walls are correctly constrained and they adjust to suit.